Hey guys, coming at you today to talk to you about a little product we've had out for a while, but we decided to make a video on it. What we're talking about today is the Dana 60 Kingpin Spring Eliminator. That's this bushing right here in essence. So this bushing takes the place of this spring. The spring was designed to hold a small tire on a knuckle off on road. So it doesn't do really well with bigger tires and off-roading. So you replace it with this bushing that's made out of the correct durometer material to hold pressure on the whole knuckle setup whenever it's installed. That keeps this bushing alive, and it also keeps the bearing in the bottom alive a lot longer. This bushing gets a bad rap because it's made out of plastic, and you will find it broke from time to time whenever you're in there. But it's because the spring compressed down, let it get loose, and actually let it see an impact that it's not supposed to have, so it'll crack them a lot of times. Whenever we take and we put this bushing in there and everything gets tightened down correctly, there's nowhere for it to go, so you quit breaking those bushings. So we're going to jump back here behind this thing, do a quick install on it, and show you how everything goes together. So whenever you get your kit at home, it's going to come with 2 of these bushings, a couple of these shims. If you order the premium kit, it'll come with another white bushing. Now this right here is an extra add-on that's really easy for me to try to tell you to grab, because if you haven't disassembled your whole front end, you don't know if you're going to pull this out and it's going to be broke or not. So for as cheap as it is, go on and throw it in the cart. That way you know everything in there is brand new top to bottom. That way it's just a really good quick install. If not, you're stuck at home trying to source one of these single bushings, and you can't hardly buy these as single bushings hardly anywhere. So what you're going to do is you're going to end up taking the top side of the knuckle apart. This is a Crane setup with a high steer arm and our cap on it. But pretty much basically everything that you have at home is going to be the same basic principle. You're going to have 4 bolts and a cap. Now that could be your stock little factory cap that's sheet metal, or it could be actually a factory high steer arm or a different high steer arm. So pull that thing off. All right, you get your cap off, set it out of the way. Whenever you do this at home, this thing's gonna be full of grease, so expect that. You're gonna remove the spring. It could be broken, so make sure you get out all the pieces. Then you're gonna dig down in there and find this spring retainer, spacer, or whatever you wanna call that thing. It actually rides on top of the plastic bushing, but you have to make sure that you pull that out, because whenever you go to put in the new bushing, it can't ride on there or it'll mess it up. We have a lot of guys have a little bit of issue with that. Make sure you clean all the grease out. If you've got the premium upgrade kit, go on and install that now. Make sure that whenever you realize on the premium upgrade kit, there is a little notch on the white bushing that interlocks with the factory knuckle whenever you push it down in. So make sure that you take that factory notch and line it up with the bushing notch. So set your bushing in there, put your cap, high steer arm, whatever else goes back. Okay, we always put these things together dry for the first time, and what we're going to do is, after we've got everything tightened down, we're going to check to see how much force it takes to turn this thing. Feels good, takes a pretty good amount of force to do it, but everything feels smooth. Also, you can grab the outside and shake on it. You can be pretty rough with it whenever it's attached to a vehicle. It's a lot easier to do. Now, we're pretty happy with the tension that's on it, but if you think it's too loose, take everything apart, slide one of these shims in there, tighten it all back down, recheck it. We're pretty happy with it. What we would do is we would take all this apart, seal up with silicone the high steer arm. We would seal the cap to the high steer arm, or if you just simply have a cap, just simply seal the cap up, tighten everything down and retorque it. Before we would tighten everything down, grease all your bushing and everything else on the way back in. Then after you tighten it down and torque it, grease the top side. That's pretty much it. It's a really simple install, really simple kit. Order it, throw that bushing in there if you want it to make it really easy and make sure you have everything at home. But it doesn't take very long. I mean, an hour's job, you can have both sides done. What that's gonna do, it's gonna correct a lot of that wandering on the road, and then off-road, that holds the pressure in there. You can run a big tire, and if you're driving it and bouncing into walls, or you know, driving fast in the desert, whatever else you're doing, it just holds everything nice and tight. So that's it. Really simple install, really simple product, but it's a really effective product. So you guys order them up, install them, and have a good time.